doctor.
Trust Vital for your family's health.
Sounds a little far-fetched, but you can actually eat yourself smarter. Great news there. Brain development starts early on during pregnancy, typically around the 3rd week, and several studies have shown that pregnant moms can eat certain foods to help optimize brain growth and development. In fact, a recent Harvard study concluded that maternal nutrition significantly impacts on brain development in a fetus. So, Andrea, what foods should pregnant moms be eating to ensure their children turn out to be geniuses?
Well, I think all parents think their children are geniuses,
right.
But to increase the chance of that, really, folic acid is the most important nutrient because that's key in developing of the nervous system, and that we find in dark green leafy vegetables and also in foods like broccoli.
And it's also important to start early on folic acid. Don't wait until you're pregnant.
Yes.
If you're trying to fall pregnant, get your folic acid in already.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And the other nutrients that are very important, obviously, during pregnancy is the omega-3s for the brain development. They say 25% of a baby's brain tissue is already formed by birth. So the omega-3s, we know, are the building blocks for healthy brain cells.
And where do we get our omega-3s?
Well, from oily fish such as salmon.
Okay.
And then
Delicious.
the minerals are also very important: zinc, iron, and also magnesium. And those we find not only in your dark green leafy vegetables, but also in nuts and seeds and in whole grain cereals.
Okay. It's amazing how the usual suspects always turn up and they're always good for us. What about my brain ability? I mean, don't comment on what you think my brain ability is. Rather tell me how I can improve my brain function through what I eat. I mean, I know there's exercise that does wonderful things for your brain and good sleep, but what sort of nutrition to enhance adult brain power?
Well, it's so important to realize that what you eat still impacts on your cognitive abilities. And if you feed your brain the correct nutrition, it can function at its optimum.
Okay.
And the first nutrients we'll look at, once again, are the omega-3 fatty acids. Very important to make sure that your diet contains those. And we get them not only from oily fish, but also the healthy fats are found in nuts and seeds. Very important, because they also contain the minerals that we need.
And it's also worth mentioning that omega-3 fats are not produced by the body. We've got to get them in our diet, not so.
Definitely. I mean, studies have shown over and over again that our Western diet does not supply sufficient levels of omega-3 fatty acids. And the first choice always is the oily fish, but the nuts and seeds are also important.
Sure. Okay, so fats, tick. What else?
Proteins are also very important. If you look at the brain chemistry and the neurotransmitters, in other words, the chemicals in your brain that carry messages, proteins contain amino acids that are also important for the formation of those brain chemicals.
Okay, so amino acids, proteins, fats. I'm trying to memorize all this, and I can remember. I must be having a great diet. What else?
Well, the other nutrients are naturally your B vitamins. Whenever they talk about memory and concentration, there's often recommendations made to take B vitamins, and they are found in such a variety of foods like whole grain cereals and fresh leafy vegetables, and also a variety of foods. So if you look at this wrap, for instance, it's a practical way of packing in a big variety of nutrients. Yeah. So there's the vitamin B1, B6, B12, and a variety of other nutrients that we also find in these foods that assist the nervous system in performing its functions.
Imagine for a moment I'm writing exams tomorrow. Ideally, I should have been taking up all this nutrition for weeks in advance to really get my brain enhanced and functioning properly. But what benefit would taking vitamin Bs today help my brain tomorrow?
Well, B vitamins are taken up quite quickly in your body tissues and utilized on a daily basis. So short-term supplementation will definitely give you benefits.
Okay,
yes.
Worth knowing. All right, so here's you testing my memory. So we've talked about proteins, we've talked about omega-3s, we've talked about vitamin Bs, we've talked about some of our minerals. We haven't talked about magnesium. Surely that's important too.
Magnesium is also one of the most important minerals in terms of supporting memory and concentration. Yeah. And magnesium is easy to remember where we find that in the diet, because all green foods, the natural ones, contain magnesium, because magnesium is part of the chlorophyll molecule. So your dark green leafy vegetables, broccoli, fresh herbs as well.
Fantastic. Green ice cream? No.
No, and also not cream soda.
Snacks are always great to have, because I mean this is obviously made for a meal, but I notice you've got a lunch box or a snack box. Tell us a bit about that in terms of just, I suppose, day-to-day good brain optimal nutrition.
if you look at somebody who's studying, obviously you need to sustain your energy levels throughout the day, but at the same time you can also feed your brain with the correct nutrients for optimum memory and concentration.
Okay.
And I believe that snacking is really healthy. So let's start with the dark chocolate. So dark chocolate is rich in minerals and antioxidants and magnesium. You do find magnesium in plants as well, but chocolate can also contribute.
Okay.
The nuts and seeds we know contain the healthy fats.
All right.
So this is a really nice healthy snack pack. And then to top it off, some fresh berries or any fresh seasonal fruits. But berries in particular are packed with antioxidants that are really important for the maintenance of healthy brain cells. So healthy snacking, I think we can have some more berries there, is definitely going to support not only your energy levels, but also your memory and concentration.
Fantastic. Andrea, this is great. I love the idea of snacking. I love the idea of what you put together. It's omega-3 fatty acids, it's amino acids, it's B-complex vitamins. Oh, there's one more thing. Hang on a second. Oh, magnesium. It's amazing what these things can do, hey? You can eat yourself smarter.
Trust Vital for your family's health.
I want to live the best life.